Codependence and independence is similarly important, kind of like self-esteem. With codependence, you want to be able to assess, when am I being dependent on other people? What's realistically, when am I kind of overly depending on others and I actually have the skills to take care of myself? And when am I maybe underutilizing the other people in my life? So again, self-assessment is helpful. Now, part of the challenge is that we're not always good assessors of ourselves. That's why therapy or close friends and family can sometimes help us get a third person point of view on how are we really like, how do we really operate in the world. That's why things like feedback at work or from your friends or loved ones, or even taking some psychological assessments can be helpful to get me a sense of, okay, am I relying on other people too much because I don't know how to do things, because I'm afraid to face challenges, because I'm afraid to learn new stuff, and I feel like I don't have it in me. That's kind of like being codependent, but not because I'm not able or I'm not capable. It's I'm relying on others for things that I am afraid to learn or don't know that I'll be able to handle, and so I'm kind of depending on them or relying on them too much. And I could learn how to do that for myself at least some of the time. Sometimes people are overly guarded or kind of so self-protective and worried about being let down, they try to do everything themselves. And that's also important because then they're probably not utilizing their network or people around them for more assistance or more success. And again, it probably comes from being let down before or having previous experiences where they felt really disappointed. But the challenge is, how do I learn to overcome and say, what's realistic? Who are the people around me now? What's my current life situation? And can I learn to trust others enough to use their help? Or can I learn how to trust myself and view my own self as capable of overcoming challenges and not be so overly dependent? So again, codependency and independent functioning is really important to begin with a good self-assessment of what are my abilities and where do I need to grow.